Hello everyone, this is a follow-on from my last video I made of my latest purchase. This is a Lima 218. It had a very noisy motor. When I say motor, I found that the gear side bearing was worn out, and also the gears were badly worn out because it had been run without any lubrication. The gears were full of hair. So I had a problem with trying to cure the noise, but luckily in my box of bits I managed to find one very good gear and another one which I removed the flash and tried it. So with a combination of one of the old gears and one of the newer ones, I think I've been able to get it to run a bit quieter. So what I've done, I've made some cosmetic changes. If you look at the roof panel, I've now done the center section in the grey. Also, I would assume these are battery boxes, fuel tanks, etc. I've done that part in the same grey. The grille, I call it the grille, was just like the cream colour, so I've done that, highlighted that in silver. The buffers I've also painted silver and put like the black marking where grease would be and where they rub against wagons, etc. So I'm quite pleased with this one now. I was disappointed because I hate to see my locos running noisily. Anyway, luckily my magical box of bits came up trumps, so now I'll show it running. Oh, gentle start there. There we are. Whenever I repair or whenever I repair or I'm testing any of my locos, even after a service, I put my track cleaning wagons behind to give it some drag, because these cleaning wagons have quite a bit of resistance. They do an excellent job cleaning the track, so it's a good test for the loco. And what you'll find with the ring fuel motors is, if you lubricate the gears, or if you over lubricate them, then oil and grease can splash down onto the track. So for the first 15-20 minutes of running, I'll use the track cleaning wagon behind it to pick up any oil that may have come off from the gears. So I'm very pleased with this. I'll try and slow it down a bit more. It's actually my speed controller is playing up. I keep promising myself to change it, but I forget. And what it'll do, it'll surge. Anyway, it's running okay at the moment. So I'm very pleased with how that's running now. That's nice and quiet. Very pleased. And I wasn't sure in my box of bits if I had any Lima gears, because over the years I've dismantled and modified locos, and I've kept the Hornby Ringfield parts, but they're not the same size. And luckily, right at the bottom of a pile of bits and pieces, I found the correct gears. So I'm chuffed to bits. And like I say, fault finding, I'm not saying I enjoy it, but that's part of my purchasing and stripping down and checking and cleaning and servicing, and finding any things that I can improve to make them run quieter. And I've succeeded with this one, where I was on the verge of not giving up, but I was going to order new gears, which I probably still will. You know, I get frustrated because I don't like things to beat me like this. You know, I like to persevere, and then what I'll do, I'll leave it for a few days, many cups of tea later, and go back to it. Yeah, so very happy with that. From all the Limas I bought, this was probably the noisiest. I've been so lucky. Again, most of them just needed a very good service and preparation of the gears, filing the flash off, etc. So what I'll do now, I'll just put my, this is a V160, which it's almost exactly the same as the 218, and listen to this one. So that's running at the same time as the 218. There's the 218, and there's my V160, which is, again, I'm not sure how the manufacturers of these prototypical locomotives numbered them. I'm not sure if it was from engine size, because you have 215, 216. I'm not sure about a 217, but you have the 218. So I don't know if it's engine size, because the actual body shell and design is almost identical in all of them. So here we go. Sorry. There we go. So what I can do now, I think I can double head these, because they're running, and part of the reason why I put the V160 on was to compare them for noise and also for speed. So what I shall do now is divert my 160 onto that track and stop it, and then wait for the 218 to come around. And again, what I'm hoping is I'll run this now for an hour maybe in both directions, just to bed the gears down. Okay, so I'll stop that one there, and if you excuse fingers, I'll just, there we go. So that's, they're coupled now. So this is a double header now. Oh, what have I done? Sorry, excuse me. Silly me. Right, here we go. They're running, I would say, almost exactly at the same speed, so there's no stress on one or the other in this double heading exercise. This could be useful for when I want to pull an extra long train, and as you'll see from Martin Motors and Classic, he shows these running over a bridge in Germany double headed. Okay, bring it to a nice gentle stop in the station. So there we are. I'm thrilled to bits. Successful operation. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye now.